We are looking eastward right now. Visibility down just a bit here in Fargo thanks to some blowing snow. We've had a little snow fly by our tower cam as well, and that's going to be the case through the rest of the day today. Even as our temperatures climb, that strong wind going to make it feel quite cold, and it's going to cause some issues for those of us traveling and in the open road especially. So let's take a look around the area. This is in the Leeds area along Highway 2 north and west of Devil's Lake. You can see there's some snow blowing across the roadway there. We've had some strong gusts in the Devil's Lake area. You can see in the distance visibility is down there, and in other places also dealing with some low visibility too. In the Medina area, it looks like we lost our image, but we were getting some drifting onto I-94 in Medina too. We'll see if we can bring that up toward the end of the show here, but there's some drifting onto the road surface, so that's going to be a big concern as well. And there are places within our viewing area where we've had some big drifts on the roads, and we just saw scrolling across your screen that there's no travel advisory in Roberts County in South Dakota because of gusts there. So we have a winter weather advisory in effect right along the Red River and then out to the west too. Basically much of North Dakota included in this. The wind is coming in right out of the west, so those east-west roadways, you're going to be hanging onto your steering wheel, and that's where you're going to see that cross blowing happening, and maybe some of your bigger drifts too, especially on those southbound lanes. And winds are gusting into the 30s to 40 miles per hour. Jamestown, Devil's Lake, down towards Sisseton, some upper 30s there right now. We've got a 21 mile per hour speed in Fargo and 23 in Grand Forks, and throughout the valley visibility is down. So just because you may not be included in that advisory doesn't mean you're not going to be experiencing blowing snow conditions too in Minnesota. It's just that you have a few more trees there once you get a little bit farther east, and that helps with breaking up that wind. Looking at visibility at a quarter of a mile in Cooperstown, and in other places where we've been seeing that visibility drop below a mile. That's when we're starting to get into that dangerous range as far as visibility is concerned. Make sure you've got your headlights and tail lights on so people can see you here today. And temperatures right now, they've climbed. We're above zero. We're at 5 degrees in Fargo, 5 in Grand Forks, other places above zero too. The problem is the wind is going to continue to make it feel quite cold. We're into the teens to even 20s below in some spots, even as we head into the afternoon hours for your wind chills. So visible satellite map, we've got some clouds streaming through, some blowing snow streaming through, but there's also some snow that is coming down over in the Bismarck area, and we may even see more of that, more spotty areas of light snow sweeping through here as we head into the afternoon. So here's a look at that. In the 4 o'clock hour, you can see more widespread areas of snow on our forecast model. Temperatures rising a few more degrees, getting closer to that 10-degree mark above zero, with wind that's still gusting into the 20s and 30s to 40 miles per hour this afternoon. So more ongoing problems getting back home from work and heading home from school compared to what a lot of us had, what was a quiet start to our morning today. By 7 o'clock, a lot of the snow is winding down, though we're still seeing some of that. It's late tonight that will end, but the wind will stay on the stronger side. We're still looking at gusts near 30 miles per hour in Fargo. It's not until we get into tomorrow morning where we start to see that wind diminish, but even then it's still breezy. Temperatures around zero, some of us a few degrees below and some a few degrees above. And as we head through the morning, that wind gradually diminishes. We'll see temperatures rising back into some teens for highs tomorrow. So warming things up a little bit more again for the day on Tuesday. So it's going to be incremental how we warm up here for the next week, but it's just nice to see those numbers on the increase. By Friday into the 20s, and Saturday we might see 30. With it, we may have to put up with some snow and wind too, but it'll just be nice to have that number.
I think the roads and sidewalks and everything will hopefully, you can kind of feel it a little bit more when it's just above zero.
Yeah, and you know, when you get that sunshine, the angle of it's a lot stronger now, so it really helps to melt some of that snow that's already on those sidewalks, even when we're below zero. So little by little, we're working our way to spring.
Sounds good. Thank you, Lisa. Straight